Alright guys, we're back at Axalta Cup Series here today, and we are back here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and of course the first official race 2023 here, race 6 on the season. Also sorry for a cat photo in the, or a cat getting on the racetrack whenever I was taking the track photo. Heck, I have a cat next to me meowing right now. Anyway, yeah, back here at Axalta Cup Series here at, honestly, in my biased opinion, my favorite NASCAR track, because I live 10 minutes from it. The home track of the CRL, of course, Atlanta Motor Speedway. This is the Super Speedway version of Atlanta. Well, I mean, the new, really repaved version of Atlanta. However, just like what I did last year, no plate race here at this racetrack, so it's literally just a normal mile-and-a-half race here. I feel like people didn't watch the races I did last season in Atlanta Motor Speedway because people probably would have thought it was just going to be a plate race the entire way. But, you know, I'm not for that. I'm for more speed, more cars being actually fast, and, yeah, we'll see how it goes here today in today's race. So we got Cam 43, so he actually won the Truck Series race when I simulated the rest of the truck season here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. He is the most recent winner at this racetrack. Also, Atlanta does have the most races of all the CRL tracks so far. This is race 47 at the racetrack. Maddox Traber won the last race for this series out at Rockingham Raceway, getting his third career win, and he could be a favorite to win this race here, starting near the front here today. Then you got Cale Campbell 48 car. You always got to watch over from here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 17 career wins, looking to make it number 18 today. Braden C, he won here last year as well. And Will Bounds did win the last Atlanta race here. I did not show him in the drivers here, but he did win the last race for the Axalta Cup Series here. Cale Campbell also won an Xfinity race here last year. And finally, Jace Turner is on the pole for this race, and he has not won yet at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Actually, just over 1 year ago, we had a championship race here for the Chains Cup Series, and it was Caleb versus Jace for that championship, and Jace almost won here to win that championship. However, unfortunately for Jace, it was Caleb who got that championship. So as we're going to roll off here, let's get to your starting grid here for today's race. So row 1 is going to be Jace Turner and Connor Jacklin. Row 2 is going to be Braden C and Caleb Campbell. Row 3, Jalen Bounds in her first Atlanta race here, her home track, and Maddox Traber. Row 4 is Will Bounds and Jalen Turner. The other Jalen's first race here, of course. And Will Bounds, he won here in the Axalta Cup Series last season, like I said. Row 5 is Keelan Harvick and Jet Skeeto. Row 6, you got Leo Gordon and Carl IC. Leo had a very good run at Kansas as well in the COT Series a few days ago. Then I believe this is row 7. Yeah, row 7, Cam Spinner, Eli Johnson. Row 8 is Alex Almirola, Owen Larson. Row 9 is Cash Boyer and Brexit Bush. Running out the field is Brendan Creason. So things are your day's race here. Going to be 13 laps long here. The first kind of 500 style race last season is the race length. So 13 laps for a mile and a half is basically what is equivalent to kind of 500 miles, I guess, for diecast racing. For stop motion races to be about 10, 15-minute videos or less than that sometimes. But anyway, yeah, like I said, this is the narrow Atlanta, of course, as well, but no restrictor plates here on the racetrack. And honestly, Caleb might just dominate the day here, but let's see who's going to win here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. All right, going green here. Turner and Jacqueline also feel flying by here, and Jace will be in the race lead. And Jacqueline got jumped by Caleb and Braden there. And Braden see the second. Braden, he's had some good runs from Mount Haas recently. It wouldn't be a shock if he won again here today. But right now, Jace Turner, of course, in the lead here. As you see, Braden second, Caleb right there in third. Now is Jace Turner staying up front here. And usually the pole sitters have kind of dominated these races too. I think Carter led nearly every lap of Gen 4 last year. And we're seeing more cars battling both the bounds there around Jacqueline. So Spinner, Traber right there. Brex Bush here. Brexton, he's have good run. He hasn't had good runs lately in any series. As see Brady C go for race lead. I forgot to show them battling for the lead. So we're on board with Caleb. There's Brady C takes race lead. Caleb Campbell to second now. As Jason's up there, Will Bounds right behind them in the 17 car. But Caleb is going to take a second here. Brady C out front. But the 48 gets a big run here. And Caleb's not had a great week this past week or start of the year. Goes right to the race lead and probably has that motivation to go for the lead here. As Brady and Jace bounce up there second, third is Caleb out front. Caleb Campbell looking to try to keep the lead here most likely here throughout the race. We're going to see him fly by. Oh, and caution now as Keelan Harvick has a tire go down, and he is out of this one. You know, Kansas went caution-free before the COT race, but looks like we're going to have a caution here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So Keelan Harvick had a tire go down, and unfortunately, yeah, Keelan, he's just had a lot of bad luck in both series here. I mean, he did get a decent run in at Kansas in the COT race. Brex Bush did also have a decent run there. I know I said Brex has some bad races recently, but yeah, he did get a good race over there. But yeah, it looks like Keelan Harvick is not going to be that way here in today's race here as he has a tire go out. And in the first caution of the race here, first caution really the 2023 year, because of course if you saw Kansas for COT race, spoilers, there were no cautions in that race at all. It literally went green all the way. Heck, that was a really interesting race to make, just having no caution laps happen. And now back here at Atlanta, of course, caution happens here at Atlanta Speedway. Anyway, We're going back green here. I believe it's going to be lap number 8, and Caleb Campbell is your race leader. And with doing racetracks a different style here, I'm going to try a new camera angle for this restart here, probably for the end of the race as well. But Caleb Campbell, Jace are leading them off here, and Caleb and Jace going side by side. Brady see there in third, and Caleb and Jace actually take off together. See if he'll go fly by 3 wide and get down the back here in this camera angle, been using a lot recently. But yeah, Caleb out in front right now, coming lap 9 here, about 5 laps to go in the race here. And Owen Johnson gets there in big crash on the front stretch. Multiple cars involved. Well, they just wanted to start wrecking, I guess, here, making wreck fest here at Landenberg Speedway. So Eli Johnson got into the turn 4 wall, and they came down on Connor Jacklin there. Collected Carl IC, Brendan Creason, and Alex Almirola there. Yeah, and unfortunately for all the other drivers to copy here, especially Connor Jacklin had a second-place star here in the race, and just gets wrecked out here. I mean, he did fall back at the start, too, in this one, but yeah, 4 cars taken out here in the wreck here, or actually 5 cars. Yeah, Carl IC, she still kept going down the track, but she's out of the race with damage. So is Almirola. Yeah, Crayson, Jacqueline, Johnson all just piled up there. And unfortunately for those guys, especially Eli, because I feel like he would have had a lot better runs in the seasons, but it's just not been panning out that way. And Connor Jacqueline, I mean, Jacqueline's had some good runs, some good top 10s, top 5 runs actually too recently in both series. And yeah, fortunately, it's not going to end well here today for him. But anyway, we're going back green here with 4 laps to go, and it's Campbell and Turner up front. Let's see if one of them can win it, or will somebody else in the field take it here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Coming to 4 laps to go. Campbell, Turner, leading him off. Brady is going to push Caleb to the lead there. Brady's going to want to try to get into the battle here, but he's going to fall back there as Jace right there in a second. He gets a run up on back of 48 here. Coming 3 laps to go. Can Jace do anything to get around his 48 car? You know he's going to try here somewhere as we're coming down the backstretch. Here comes 42 underneath 48. Jace tries to make a move, but he gets loose underneath 48. He's going to fall back behind Caleb right now, and he's going to make a move on the outside with 2 laps to go now. Can Jace make it run? He's going to make it run. He's going to bump drive to 48 down the backstretch. And on the outside again, Jace Turner to the race lead to the white flag. What a move there. Take the race lead to the white flag is Jace Turner way out front. And I don't think Caleb is even going to make a move back to get the win here. He has no room for it. And Jace Turner is going to finally get a win at his home track here of Atlanta Motor Speedway. Jace Turner just pulled off a very impressive move to get to the race lead and take the lead on the final lap and win the race here from the pole. Non-dominating fashion here because Caleb was dominant, but Jace Turner wins the race here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Man, what a move. You know, I wasn't going to show the replay for the video, but I do have the replay of that move saved because just how badass of a move this actually was there to happen. So yeah, Jace took the outside line there as he fell out behind Caleb, gave him a bump draft down the backstretch, and 48 went low, 42 went high, and Jace almost basically Ross Chastained the wall to take the lead, and that 42 car was just gone after that, man. What a move there. Second win of the season for the points leader here, and just like Will Bell's having 3 wins total on the year, Jace is the only other driver to have 3 combined wins among both series here. And both point leaders as well are coincidentally, you'll see in a little bit, 1st and 4th in the points in both series. Yeah, Jace Turner, big win for him out here today. I know his family has not been feeling well. I know especially him recently has been a little bit sick recently. But yeah, definitely great to see Jace get the win here. Career win 27. Hopefully he does get better as well. But yeah, career win number 27. And yeah, Jace definitely going places here in the CRL. And win number 2 here on season, of course. We're just a quarter of the way through this season as well here for the Axalta Cup Series. And man, what a move to get your first win at basically your home track. I mean, you'd have Caleville Raceway in Griffin, Georgia, and that's another home track for a CRL there. But, of course, you also have Atlanta Motor Speedway, the main hub of the CRL here. And, of course, gets the win out here today here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So, results here for today's race here. Jace led 4 of the laps here in the race. The first 2 and the last 2 in the race here from the pole. Caleb Campbell did dominate today. A bit of that was under caution, of course, because the cautions came out when he was in the lead. Brady C, good run for him. Then Cam Spinner got back up there in the field and got 4th. Will Balance in 5th there. Good run for him. Jalen Balance in 6th. Maddox Traber, Jalen Turner, Brexton Bush, Jessica to your top 10. The rest of your days, as everyone else who finished and everyone who DNF'd here. And yeah, let's go look at your points here. A third of the way through the season here. And Jason Will actually had nearly the same amount of points gained in both series now as well, by the way. But what's funny, though, is I'm going to post this on the Discord and probably on my social media later. But I did also go through and do the averages for both series of where drivers are in the points, like their average point spot in both series. And funny enough, Caleb actually has the best average with straight up second place, second in both series. Jace and Will are 1st and 4th in both series, so they actually had a 2.5 score. Then Jalen Bounds was 4th, and Brady C was 5th. I don't remember who's back there, but I know like the middle of the pack It's almost kind of a war zone there. I know Maddox Traver, he's a little low in one series, but a little bit up there in this one. Jalen Turner, kind of up there as well. Jalen might actually be 6th place, actually, Turner. But yeah, there we go. So that'll kind of do it here for race the first part of the season. Jace a 30-point advantage over Caleb Campbell. And Caleb still winless as well. 2nd in the standings right now here on the season. So that'll do it for today's race here today. Congratulations, Jace Turner on the win. And next race for the series will be at Augusta International Racing. Both series going to be at Augusta International Raceway, however, on 2 different configurations. These guys will be on the faster course, the A course. So anyway, once again, congratulations, Jace Turner on the win. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate the support, especially with the Atlanta races. I feel like this race may not get a lot of views, but I love having races at my home track. And yeah, that'll do it for today's race here. This is KMK Wrestling signing out, and I'll see y'all next time.